I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for May the 24th. And man, oh man, it's hot and going to feel like summertime again today with low 90s likely. But then again, June is what? About a week away, so it's about that time. Let's look at some of the Skycam shots. Hey, look at the daylight out there. Let's see a Jasper Skycam view looking back to the east. About, less than a month away now from the summer solstice. There's the Birmingham Skycam looking north in the Daniel Building. And up in Huntsville, let's see, 4 cars on Memorial Parkway at 5 o'clock. But we all know that will be changing. Look at the 588 Ridge. This will be the warmest day so far this year for cities like St. Louis, Chicago, and Detroit, Milwaukee. Cold trough out west. And around here, that ridge is in place. So, again, low 90s are likely today. And this morning, pretty mild and muggy with readings mostly in the 60s. Birmingham at 69, mid-60s for Anniston and Gadsden. And as you might expect with an upper chart like we just showed you, all of the active weather is out west and up north. Winter storm warnings up for parts of Montana. And got a severe thunderstorm watch box up north for parts of the Dakotas and Minnesota. But obviously around here, no weather issues at all. There's the risk of severe weather today from Kansas north to the Canadian border. And around here, you might see a storm late in the day with the heat, but probably not very many. Rain for the next 5 days. This is valid through Friday evening at 7 o'clock, and this is suggesting rainfall amounts of about 1/10 of an inch. And no doubt, on a couple of afternoons, we'll probably see a few pop-up showers and storms. I mean, after all, in a summer pattern, you expect that, but in terms of widespread rain, that doesn't look very likely. And look here. A little preseason tropical mischief out there in the Atlantic, east of the Bahamas. The guys at the Hurricane Center have identified a disturbance out there with some risk of becoming a tropical or a subtropical storm. And there's the deal. It's a large, really upper low out there. And you can clearly see the circulation, and that's drifting, just drifting around, meandering about. Speaking of meandering, look at the forecast on this thing. That's why you call these things spaghetti plots. Little loop-de-loop, and some carry it on out to sea. One way or the other, this won't affect Alabama, and there's a reasonable chance it will not develop the true warm core characteristics of a tropical system. But it's a sign that it's about that time of the year to talk tropical weather. Hurricane season kicks off in just a week or so. Look at the GFS. This is at 1 o'clock today. This is the OZ run at 500 millibars. Powerful shortwave rotating through the Rockies out there. But again, the ridge is the big story for the east, and down below that, it could be a deal where there might be a shower or storm late this afternoon or tonight, no doubt about that. We actually had a couple of rogue showers yesterday and last night. But for many people, the day will be dry. And you can see the surface low out there in the Atlantic east of the Bahamas. Tomorrow, surface low goes nowhere in the Atlantic. We are have a little deeper moisture in place here. So accordingly, the highs should come down a bit, and the maybe coverage of the afternoon showers going up a bit. But still very much like summer with mid to upper 80s. Same thing on Wednesday. That surface low is southeast of Cape Hatteras. Thursday, that's just not moving. It's just going to meander around out there for a while. And again, no impact here. That looks pretty dry for us on Thursday. And then Friday at the end of the week, the ridge begins to move west. And we've got a northerly flow aloft. And, sometimes that opens the door for these convective systems north of us to drift down in here. And sure enough, some type of surface front shows up there. And we'll have to watch for any sign of an MCS Friday afternoon or Friday evening. And, of course, we won't know that until we get close, but the idea is there. And then Saturday, that thing is gone as dry air takes over. Our surface low is moving north in the Atlantic, and look at the cooler air up north. And then Sunday, some evidence that cooler air tries to ease down in here. You can see the thickness values coming down somewhat. So at the moment, the weekend looks dry, not as hot as this past weekend with highs maybe back in the low and mid-80s. And a week from today, Memorial Day, big upper low over the eastern part of Canada, and the ridge is suppressed a good bit, and that certainly means the weather will not be as hot as it has been, if this is correct, and some evidence of a chance of showers in there. But again, we'll fine-tune that later. But initially, a pretty good chunk of Memorial Day looks dry. And the end of the forecast on the 8th of June, Pretty good band of westerlies north of here, but we've got the 588 ridge from Alabama back off to Los Angeles, and that suggests maybe a dying cold front gets in here. But again, these maps are just looking more and more like summertime, which meteorological summer is just about here anyway. They should. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.